The Nintendo Switch 2 is the big ticket item for 2024, yet we have no clue what the console will actually be. So let's break down all of the alleged leaks and rumors surrounding the Switch 2. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new to Game Sandwich, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to today's Game Bite. If you're like me, you're eagerly awaiting the impending announcement of the Switch 2. Or at least that's what we're calling it right now. For the past year or so, we've gotten a boatload of leaks and rumors that range from pretty plausible to pretty far out there. So in today's Game Bite, I want to make this your one-stop shop for all things Switch 2, so you can head into this year pretty well prepared for what lies ahead. Up first, let's talk about the most recent stuff and arguably the most important part to any new console, and that's the console's price point. And we can thank Dr. Sirkin Toto for this batch of speculation. Quote, I believe the next hardware will drop in 2024 for $400. There is a high chance the games will cost more, to $70. Alright, in my opinion, a $400 price point isn't too outrageous for the Switch 2. I think a lot of Nintendo fans will pay that price tag, as long as the console lives up to its performance comparisons to the PS4. Now, another big piece to the pie here is what the console will actually look like. Will Nintendo opt to keep the same form factor for the Switch as we know it, or will Nintendo switch things up? That's rude. Bad jokes aside, Dr. Sirkin Toto believes that the Switch 2 will not be too far off the rails, so to speak. Rather, quote, the next system is also likely to be an iteration rather than a revolution. Nintendo might add some bells and whistles to the device, but it will be similar to the current Switch. And honestly, I think that's the best way to go about things here. The Switch, as we know it, is a great console, and many fans like myself aren't asking Nintendo to reinvent the wheel here. Rather, just improve on the Switch's weak points. But we don't want to be realistic here. We want to have some fun and really get off the beaten path. So let's talk about patents and what these filings from Nintendo could mean for the Switch 2. Before I show you guys the pictures, I want to stress the point that patents don't directly mean that this is going to be the Switch 2. More or less, these patents highlight what they've been working on behind the scenes, but hey, here it is. Now, fans of the DS line should be pretty excited seeing how Nintendo filed a patent for a dual screen device. And based off of these patents, it looks like you'll have the ability to flat out detach the top screen from the unit itself and rotate it around. Now, I don't know the full reasoning behind all this, unless Nintendo is trying to push something along the lines of a hybrid between the Wii U and the DS with this whole second screen experience. But could this rumor or patent mean a lot more than we think? Now, allow me to present my case here, so let's start with Nintendo Switch Online. Now, you might scratch your head here and ask, why am I bringing this service up? While it does have its fair share of problems that need to be worked out for this next console, the service is starting to become this one-stop shop for all things retro for Nintendo. We got N64 games, Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, but I think there's something missing here. Ah, that's right, consoles like the DS, the 3DS, and hey, let's throw in the Wii U, are all missing from the service as of right now. So, in theory, a Switch 2 with a second screen can take full advantage of this, and give us a proper emulator for that era of Nintendo games. But I honestly don't think Nintendo is looking for a way to port DS games as the basis for its next-gen console. Now, outside of the price for this console, the final thing I think is most important when launching a new platform is its launch lineup of games. And I got a few ideas, so bear with me. While nothing is concrete here on this front, I've been shouting from the rooftops that Metroid Prime 4 will be a launch title for the Switch 2. Think about it. For what seems like eons now outside of the game's logo, we've gotten nothing. No gameplay, no cinematics, nada. And honestly, if this title was gonna launch on the Switch right now, we would have gotten something else, even if it's a small trailer. So, dedicating all the power and resources to make Metroid Prime 4 the best it could be for the Switch 2 would be the best route for Nintendo to take here. Now, another game that has been highly rumored to be in the works right now is a brand new 3D Donkey Kong game. Think of something along the lines of Donkey Kong 64. Now I gotta say, when it comes to rumors, I tend to shrug them off, but Lord, I hope this rumor is true, because Donkey Kong 64 to me is an all-time great game. Next up on the list, it wouldn't be a Nintendo console without a little Mario in our life. So let's throw something like a new Mario Party, maybe even a Mario sports game like Sluggers, or we can finally lay Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to rest and give us Mario Kart 9. And to end on a title, or titles I think could be a pretty safe bet here, let's give Tears of the Kingdom a nice facelift for the Switch 2. Or Nintendo could opt to drop a remaster of Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, or even Wind Waker. But hey, with all that being said, I'm gonna pass this question off to you guys. What are your expectations for the Switch 2? And if you were in charge at Nintendo, what would your launch lineup of games look like? But hey, drop a like and comment on this here video, and subscribe to Game Sandwich for all your gaming news, rumors, and reviews. I've been Kalo, and this has been your Daily Game Bite, and I'll see you guys next time.